Meditation is very simple process. It takes a couple of minutes to learn and a few minutes of practice with no restrictions whatsoever.
More than Annadana or Vidyadana, Dhyana is the biggest gift. When you teach meditation, you transform lives of people.
For a long time in my company, we are looking for funding, and for a long period of time, it was not happening. But then I started visualizing, and one of the things that we learn here, we started preparing for it. already. And we actually got funding for more than what we were expecting.
If I have to explain my meditative experience, it's in one word, it is coherence. That's a conflict between what our mind wants and heart wants. So as long as you don't align that, whatever practice we do, it will not get that ultimate results.
We respond, we don't react. That is the difference, not only when in the family, with the team, or outside also. The relationship have increased in that way.
I started seeing my energy source. So whenever I feel like tired, low energy, or confused, I just take a break and do some start mindful breath meditation.
I successfully manifested my dream university and even secured an on-campus job while I was in India.
I had a long career gap, sir, and the kind of job, the kind of career I had imagined during the manifestations, I am just there and I love it. I am one of the very few people in the world who love their work.
Getting into a dream job as physical therapist in USA. So I need to give an exam called National Physical Therapy Exam. So with that intention, I worked on my own thought patterns, reprogrammed my mind, thoughts, and I worked hard to read as well too. But the meditation with these affirmations and constantly replacing the negative thought with a positive thought really helped me, and I did clear the exam in the very first time.
First thing was I had a anger management problem. I was a short temper. I used to get angry frequently for even small. People observed I started responding to the things and situation instead of reacting it.
I noticed that doing the meditations alone versus doing it in a group with the guidance from Chandra sir was so powerful and so different.
This is a really, really wonderful platform to gain wisdom and do meditation, especially the group meditations. Yes, definitely helpful.
My positive emotion has been increased and my negative emotions like worry, fear has been reduced. So these are one of the best profound benefits I got through meditation.
Immensely benefited with this meditation. I've overcome my migraine headache and my blood pressure became normal. Since then, I have been continuously practicing. I've been learning and growing with this team.
I came to know that you can be CEO of your own life if you do meditation.
I had some manifestation and it came true. I given a minimum 25 interviews. I haven't selected anywhere. But when I started doing meditation recently, before like 1.5 months, I got my job.
And I overcame my health challenges, relationship challenges, and a lot of the internal emotions, imbalance, and a lot of things that I was going through at the time.
Every meditation experience is healing somewhere, something deep inside me.
Now the things are just slowly, in a very organized, structured way, things are happening one after the other. And whichever the task I'm taking into, it is happening like I have to do my best into it.
I was able to do everything that I intended to do for a long time. No regrets in my life that I didn't do at this time. I thought about it.
I just, was at a very low and doing daily practice, connecting with masters, learning all these wisdom, and most importantly, reading, getting to read books. It changed my life.
My fear went away and I found awareness. I could feel everything. Like I am so aware of my life, like every thought, everything.
I've always been extremely critical of myself and very harsh with myself. And there was such deep joy and acceptance of this child that is actually still with me. So it is a great gift. Thank you.
Like before I joining the Buddha CEO, I was just suffering from a lot of bad emotions and a lot of bad, negative thoughts, kind of fear, anxiety, and anger and frustration. But I can, I can say now, I just improved a lot in my just self-transformation journey.
Really, Buddha, Shio, Quantum Foundation, whatever it is doing, really, sir, I'm very thankful. It will change the whole humanity. Such a great job I have not seen in my last 60 years.
Good morning, dear friends and masters. Very warm welcome to our new 40 days program named Gratitude. Such an humble honor and a privilege to be your host this week. I'm Sonal Doshi from St. Louis, Missouri. And what a wonderful video that we saw, that we can all vouch for it. I will not take more time in that, but for sure my depression lifted, all my backache, body pain that I would have at the end of the day completely vanished. I do so much more now in my life, have so much more clarity, started reading books, living to the fullest potential, I would say, and looking forward to do new ventures and new things every day. And I'm sure those of you who have joined again, we are truly grateful and looking forward to your sharing and caring and expanding with each other. We have a fantastic 40 days program that is planned with amazing wisdom sessions. We're going to have breakout rooms. We're going to have so many different resources as book clubs, going to have guest leaders, and so much more. There's a popular quote on gratitude by Henry Ward Beecher, saying that gratitude is the fairest and finest blossom which springs from the soul. And so is this program that is sprung from the seat of our soul, of our visionary, our founder, our Grandmaster, dear Chandra sir. So we're going to hear a lot about it. To get started with our foundation, the Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, transforming leadership through meditation. It is dedicated to building spiritual leadership, growth, and well-being through the power of breath-mindfulness meditation and scientific wisdom. With thousands of meditation sessions conducted globally, the foundation has empowered hundreds of thousands of individuals, from corporate executives, professionals, government officers, to graduating students. Through its Project Excellence and Project Meditation Initiative, Buddha's CEO organizes global and regional meditation leader conferences. We just had one, a global conference in Delhi that you'll hear a lot about, creating awareness and aiding policymakers to rapidly adopt meditation in organizations and societies. With the CEO, we have a mobile app that further amplifies the mission, offering structured multi-day programs with ease and regularity. Additionally, the foundation also provides self-paced learning via Udemy courses, publishes insightful meditation literature, conducts flagship programs like the 40-day leader program, 21-day youth program, regional language programs, and intensive advanced meditation retreats, both online and in person. Inspired by teachings of Brahmashri Patriji, the founder of Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement, PSSM, the foundation was established as a non-profit entity by corporate leaders Mr. Chandra Pulamar Sethi, Mrs. Lawrence Gilhard Jori, and Mrs. Vani Chandrasekhar, and is a core part of PSSM. Mentored by Padma Shri D.R. Karthikeyan sir, Padma Shri Dr. R.V. Ramani, Dr. S.V. Balasubramaniam, and Dr. Newton Kondavati. It's run by a team of global volunteers who are primarily corporate professionals. So fortunate, and all of you who have been here before, can vouch for it that we all have immensely benefited. And our goal here is that we can spread these wings to all around across the globe. And it's my utmost privilege and so fortunate that I get to introduce my mentor, my grandmaster, dear Chandra sir, who truly transformed my life. Anything I say is going to be less, but I'll try to make it as brief as possible so we can get started with this amazing journey. Sri Chandra Pulamasetti, Chief Meditation Mentor and the founder of Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, is a successful entrepreneur, former vice president at IBM Corporation, transformational meditation coach, board members and advisor of few nonprofit organizations, including Pyramid Valley International, Bangalore. Sir attributes his success, including the recent acquisitions of his software company, to the powerful techniques based on meditation and manifestation, inspired and deeply transformed by the teachings of Brahmashri Patriji. He has studied several masters from East and West, including Dr. Joe Dispenza, Swami Rama, Neil Donald Walsh, Seth, and many more. He has been practicing meditation for over 20 years now, teaches regularly, also coaches our mentor program, and regularly, to the organization, business leaders, and professionals, conducts multi-day advanced meditation retreats and participates in several meditation service activities. Chandra sir shares the dream of spiritual world being established in the shortest possible time, where every leader transforms into a Buddha CEO and contributes his cause significantly. So, such an honor, sir. We are looking forward to your time, your passion, and your wisdom. Thank you so much, and over to you. Welcome.
Thank you, Sonal Madam. Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Great afternoon and evening. We are very, very grateful at Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation for having this opportunity to share this time every day with you all. I'm greatly grateful to our mentors and many, many volunteers worldwide who have this passion to give what they're experiencing to everyone around. Meditation is a very, very simple process, contrary to the myths that are there, that I have to have special posture, special practices, special separate time in a seat, in a place. Or the myth that it is only for a few people, not for everyone. Or the myth that it is practiced only towards later part of my life and not now. Or the myth that it is only for those who have challenges, but not otherwise. That's my personal discovery, and it is the discovery of many, many meditators worldwide. But when I came into meditation, and I was introduced when I was 30, and then I dismissed it pretty easily, saying that it has nothing to do with me, and I'm having a great career. Then I was living in the United States. I learned this, I got introduced to my younger brother, medical doctor GK. I was grateful to him. But then when I met Patriji, Brahmashri Patriji, founder of PSSM, otherwise, a marketing office in his career for a few years before, found this importance of meditation in a very, very scientific way, and then felt that it is so simple that it can be easily given to everyone across the board, from someone who is underprivileged or someone who is not educated at all to those who are, having a high-flying jobs or leading companies. It's the same. It's very simple. And so only when I met him, that the interaction that he challenged and said, you explore. Socrates said, an unexamined life is not worth living. Meditation helps us to examine, no matter which place we are in. Some may be struggling with health challenges, more than 70% in corporate life. People tell in surveys constantly that there is some issue or the other is there with the health. Primary reason being stress. And some may be having many, many dreams and goals in life, but then many of them are not realized, not met, and so there is dissatisfaction. We see others are going through, but I'm not able to go through. So there are many things that I want, a promotion, a growth in the business, or something with respect to career. Many have everything, but somewhere we feel like we are at a crossroads. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what next for me. Not have the clarity. Of course, I have everything. Of course, I have achieved everything, but still something is missing. A part is missing in my life that does not make sense to me at this point. And then, of course, many are having some kind of spiritual experiences, unexplainable experiences that I don't know what it means. And meditation, no matter where we are, what we discovered is that it provides answers to questions that we have and solutions to problems that we may seem to think are there, and solutions to every problem. Meditation seems to do that, because meditation is helping in all 5 layers. We are body, we are mind, we are intellect, we are some intelligence which is driving ourselves, and then of course we are everything out there. According to quantum physics, everything out there is emptiness and energy. Our body is 99.9999% emptiness and filled with energy. And so is the case of everything out there. So the matter that we perceive and the matter that we see, which only seen when observed, is only tiny, point not 1%. So it says everything is energy, and then we are an energy being. When you study deep into how things are happening through scientific understanding, through much literature that's available today, but some books like Mind to Matter, You Are the Placebo, Biology of Belief, and many of them will bring about this understanding that there is so much energy science, there is so much energy out there, and a lot of it is changed when we change our thought, when we change our feeling. So meditation builds awareness of what our thought process is, what our feelings are, and then helps us to move into newer thought, newer feeling, and expansive thought, expansive feelings. And so then we create more and more. We let go of things that are not necessary, the worries, the anxiety, the fears, phobias, automatically. And then instead we move into create greater things for ourselves, for everyone. It builds connection. In the field of quantum, everything is connected. Everyone is connected as energy, interconnected, as quantum entanglement. And meditation helps us to realize the connection. And so then situations that are there at workplace, at family and communities where they are having challenges dealing with people, they all dissolve automatically. In my case, when Patriji mentioned, become aware of your lifestyle, look at it and say how else you can live. And I thought I knew everything. As a computer scientist, come from BITS Pilani, have some patents. I thought I had achieved a lot. But then only later realized, after started practicing meditation, but experimented enough to realize that many things around me changed significantly. Not something very mystical that I want to say and say, okay, this is far off. They're secondary. If we are here with this intelligent human body, then there must be a great purpose. And then many, of course, are living the purpose. But still, there's always something more, because what is it experience? Through meditative understanding, we come to understand that there's infinity to experience. It's possible. There's no limit to what we can experience. Our mind, called conscious and subconscious, the conscious mind constantly thinks and rationalizes and then has cognitive capabilities to understand, make decisions, and do more. Creative brain. The subconscious, however, synthesizes everything we experience and then ultimately forms a set of beliefs, and it's called personality, and many times the beliefs are limitations. And the subconscious mind operates 90% of life events, that's research. And conscious mind is operating with a 95% of negative and redundant thought. And so then much of the life, in many cases, is spent with anxiety, worries on one side, so create more of it, leads to a lot of ill health. And much of the life is operated with a lot of limitation, that I can't do this, it's not possible. It's because of my manager, I'm not able to. It's because the market things are not growing. It's because the government things won't happen. There are so many of limitations through which we operate. This person never changes. My family does not let me do. But defying all of it, those who practice and come into this 40-day programs, 40 days it takes to form a habit to understand the science very, very well. And so those who came into this practice, breaking all those limitations, are able to say, and those you've seen in the video in the beginning and those who did not see it, but everyone has come in and said the same, that my life has changed, my health has improved, my thoughts change, and so I create. Things happen for me. What I think happens. I'm a lot more empathetic, compassionate, a lot more connected. My relationship have greatly improved. I don't find challenges, I don't find problems, and I'm able to accept them the way they are happening to me. And so that I'm able to be in a coherent state and a joyful state all the time. And for each and every statement, dear friends, meditation, there is a clear sign that we can understand it. And knowledge is precursor to experience. And then when you understand with science, not simply as a belief system, when we understand with science, and science unites people, and so understand with science, then it seems like we're able to do more of it. This is the current age, is the age of science. And so meditation can be explained a little bit through the scientific understanding now with respect to neuroscience, with respect to biology, there is quantum physics, many aspects fused together. We can explain how meditation heals the body. How is that possible that many illnesses like IBS, or asthmas, or thyroid issues that do not have a solution are getting healed for people? Meditation can explain now. Through scientific understanding, we can explain now. How, which things did not happen for me. I've been trying to solve my real estate deal. I've been trying to solve my promotion or having that breakthrough that did not happen for months and months, but now suddenly, how does it happen? There is a clear explanation. Scientific understanding is there now to explain how, if you sit down for meditation and practice for a few minutes every day, then it is doing wonders, and then it can be explained. I had such poor relationship that throughout my life, and in the current phase, I'm going through a set of relationship issues. I just thought this is not going to work at all. But then things turned around in a most unexpected way. People respond back. And so then I build my family, I build my relationship with friends. How does that happen? There is a clear answer. Scientific understanding is there. Those are the crossroads, aligned back to purpose, where rekindle their interests in life, and then they recognize that there is so much more to do. 60 years is not an age of retirement. It's not an age of retirement. There's no retirement. It's a fundamental conclusion we come to, and then carry forward our life into a lot more energy. And so there is a scientific understanding for it called how meditation moves us towards our purpose in life. Everything is explained, dear friends, in this program for the next 40 days. We go through day after day, week after week, talking about some aspect of scientific understanding of all the changes that take place. And while we practice every day this simple meditation called Breath-Mindfulness meditation, I'm ever grateful to Brahmarshi Patriji and Padma Shri D.R. Karthikeyan sir. Brahmarshi Patriji inspired us to start this foundation. I healed my body significantly, had some recurring chronic illnesses, then all of them disappeared. In 4 months, one condition, and a few years, another condition called backache, one condition called ENT issue that blocked my ears when I go into high altitudes but would not unblock, which was a big problem for me, and then that dissolved. Relationship changed greatly. Today I have built many great friends around the world. Things would happen. I was able to successfully steer our company to get acquired to a great satisfaction of investors, employees, and founders and the query company. And then able to have a very satisfying life. When I came into meditation, I realized the profound benefits, committed myself to doing service, and was able to navigate myself with great support by Patriji and several masters. To work for Pyramid Valley International, establishing a great meditation center in Bangalore, and then many projects of PSS movement, having that opportunity to serve in parallel to the job, and then eventually having introduced this meditation along with the co-founder Lawrence and then Vani and IBM in significant ways. We started Buddhasya Quantum Foundation, having the greatest time of my life. And it is possible for everybody. Meditation helps us to examine ourselves and build and then develop of self, our individual self here, our greater self that is there, that intelligent force, and many spiritual literature called soul stuff, soul nature. We call it energy. So this meditation, very simple, is highly popularized by Brahmarshi Patriji through PSS movement, various pyramid organizations, PMC channels, called Anapanasati meditation, was originally discovered by Gautama Buddha. And this technique is so simple that anyone can practice, and which will start now. And this technique is very scientific and understanding, and it is very universal. That means all communities, castes, religions, anyone from any religion, doesn't matter, because it simply does not invoke a specific religious figure or a structure. Instead, it simply deals with our breath, which is universal to everyone. And it is common. It is common for literate, illiterate. It's common for successful people and unsuccessful people. It's common for people in India, people in America. It's universal. And so because it is simple and scientific, we believe that if we can sit through this program and understand the scientific element of it, and sit through with this group, which always helps in our meditations to be deeper and helps us to train ourselves better when we work with a group, because again, the science behind this group energy. So we constantly look to organize these group meditation programs to go through wisdom to uncover what limitation I may have, and then wisdom to understand the magical benefit of meditation scientifically on one side, and then practice to imbibe all this wisdom into our conscious, subconscious minds. And so the technique was discovered by Gautama Buddha, and today it is practiced. More than 50% of the people who practice meditation in the world use this technique. It's called mindfulness technique greatly today in the West. Many great masters like John Kabat-Zinn and then others today promote, recommend, have done tremendous amount of research on this. And now, and in India, where many of us come from, and where the land of spirituality and meditation, where so much of depth is there, is also embarking on a lot of research. Many institutes are doing in a conference that we recently organized in Delhi. And once again, deeply grateful to Padma Shri Karthikeyan sir, through whose mentoring we're able to organize this big conference, brought and showcased some of this research that's happening. Needless to say, there is scientific evidence of it, which we're going to cover through in everyday sessions. And needless to say, this technique has been there ancient. It is there from Gautama Buddha to many worldwide. It is there. Anything that's simple, anything that's natural, always thrives. And this technique, even was introduced 2,500 years ago, is continued to thrive today. Because it's simple, it's natural. And so how do you practice this meditation? Very simple. And every day in a program, today we'll do about 25 to 30 minutes of meditation. This session every day is for 75 minutes officially. Then we'll have an informal Q&A post the official time for 15-20 minutes. This is how the session is structured. And in the 75 minutes, while today we may do about 25-30 minutes of meditation, but slowly we ramp up towards the later part of this week to have half the time on meditation, half the time on wisdom. Is a wisdom and a meditation combined help us to understand and change ourselves, transform ourselves. What is known is finite, what is unknown is infinite. No matter what position, role, where we are, it doesn't matter. What we know is finite. Because in quantum physics terms, the matter, the material reality is 0.01%. The unknown, invisible reality of infinite frequencies is 99.9999%. And so no matter who that is, where we are, how successful, how big, and then how large, and whatever that may be, but then if you're willing and open, then we start exploring this infinite reality. And so having said that, let me explain the technique so that we can go into meditation first. The technique is very simple. So let me share a slide. The idea of meditation is to go into less and less thought states of the mind, rest the mind. We slowly go from lesser thoughts to empty mind. The idea is to simply rest our body and mind. I said we are up to 50,000 thoughts a day, thousands of thoughts a day, and that most of them are negative and redundant, 95% up to. And so the goal of meditation is to simply rest the mind. We have body, mind, and energy system, or body, mind, and soul. When the mind is a separator, while mind is the greatest creator, is also the separator. When mind is rested, we suddenly explore that infinite reality. When mind is rested, physiologically, so many changes happen to the body. The interference to the body's functioning is removed, and so suddenly our health improves significantly. People in a week have said their sleep's improved. In 3 weeks, they said they started healing issues that they've always been having and grappling with in 3 weeks. And they practice this straight for the next 3 weeks. And so the idea of the meditation is to simply rest the mind and going to lessen thoughts to begin with, and slowly go to empty mind, means no thought. It's possible. The goal is to go into that state by doing something called observing our natural breath with our eyes closed. To remove thought or reduce thought, we simply observe our breath. And when you observe the breath, the slowly mind becomes empty of thought, a lesson of thought, and less and slowly goes into empty states. So let me put up a chart. It's showing what the posture is. The posture, as you see in the picture, you can sit down on the floor or sit in a chair. Sitting on the floor, cross-legged, it doesn't matter what clothes you wear, everything is okay. There's no special attire required. And sit on the floor, cross-legged, fingers into fingers, hands in your lap, rested comfortably. Fingers in your fingers, clasping your fingers like this, just gently, and resting your hands comfortably in your lap, closing your eyes. And if you are wearing spectacles, remove them. If you're wearing spectacles, remove them and close your eyes. Fingers into fingers, hands in your lap, crossing your feet at angle. Observe your normal natural breath. If sitting on the chair, same, just cross your feet at ankle as you see there, and then hands are same in your lap, closing your eyes. Take comfortable posture. Your body can be resting against a wall or against the back support of a sofa or a chair. If you're sitting on your bed against your wall, anything is okay. And comfort of the body is important, so that if your body is comfortable, gently hands are locked, legs are crossed. That means you're locked the body gently. You're resting it at that point, then it cooperates greatly to help us go into lessen and empty thoughts of the mind. And so with this posture, we rest our attention. So I would like you to close your eyes and rest your attention on your nose, preferably in the middle of the eyebrows. That is the root of the nose. Rest your attention there with your eyes closed in that posture, and then simply notice and observe your natural breath, the breath the way you have it right now. Simply observe the breath as it is going in and coming out through that point and the nose where you're putting your attention to. So you're putting your attention on the nose, preferably in the middle of the eyebrows, which is the root of the nose. And then there, observe the breath that is simply going in and coming out. You know, breath starts somewhere for some people in the stomach. For some, it's in the chest area. For some, it's shallow, maybe only at the throat. It's there. You can only observe. But I don't want you to observe your breath all the way down where it's going. Instead, attention at in the middle of your eyebrows there at a point on the nose. And right there, put your attention there. And then notice every time breath is going in and coming out at that point, just crossing in and coming out. Observe it there. When you observe that breath there, and then there is breath comes and goes, comes and goes. We breathe 15 times a minute. So you potentially have about 15 times to observe it. I don't want you to count, but I simply observe, subtle observation. Yes, right now I see, okay, there the breath goes in, okay, it goes out. Okay, again goes in, goes out. Just observe the breath. And as you observe the breath, and slowly, slowly, your thoughts start coming down in the mind. As the mind's thoughts start coming down, you may start experiencing some kind of sensation, movement, some kind of energy, may experience, may not experience. But one thing you will certainly do as the mind starts becoming empty of thought, then slowly you start experiencing great calmness in you. There's quietness, there's some kind of stillness within you. You know it, you will notice that. Be with it. Because as you're observing the breath slowly, you will lose track of the breath. You go into this calmness and quietness, be there. And that may transform into some kind of sensation. Your body may move. You're moving forward, backward, swinging, head is rotating. If body becomes heavy, lighter, many things may happen. Witness all of it. It's all right. Just observe all of what's going on in your body without interpret them. Then you continue to do, you may suddenly go into a dream-like state. You know, in a dream, you're noticing a lot of things. You may go into a dream-like state, you know, some kind of vision you may see. Observe all of it. Just go through what's going on. You may not have anything at all. Just calmness you're noticing. Just be with that either. That's fine too. And be in those states, what we call meditative states. As you observe the breath, slowly you go into some kind of meditative state. Be there. But suddenly your mind, you know, starts having many thoughts again. Suddenly you'll notice plenty of thought coming. For some people, thoughts will keep coming incessantly without stopping at all. But you make an attempt. When thoughts come, I'd like you to move your attention back to the breath again. Move your attention back to the breath, and again start observing the breath. Thoughts are there, your attention is on the thought. That's when you notice you are on thought. The moment you notice your thought, bring your attention back to the breath. And again, start the process all over. You're observing the breath, slowly go into empty states. Calmness, quietness is there. Some kind of sensation may be there. Witness all of it. Suddenly again thought comes. Bring your attention back to the breath. Do the process all over. So even if in a period today when we meditate, even if we have 1,000 times thoughts come, without feeling discouraged, we say that you simply make that attempt to bring your attention back to the breath again and again and again. Just do this, and in a few days, you'll find that it's no longer a problem. It's not an effort. Things will happen easily. All right, friends. So that's the practice of meditation. And let's start the process now. Relax yourself. And in meditations, we play some music, light music, instrumental music, or some kind of a good frequency music that helps us to go deep into meditation practice. At first, for some people, music may sound like distraction, but we ask you to continue the practice that I explained. You will get adjusted and used to utilizing music greatly going into deeper meditations. And so music will be there, which is our discovery that majority will always benefit from music. We play the music. And then you continue the practice as I explained, observing the breath going to empty states. Be there. If thoughts come back to your breath again and start the process all over. All right, friends? Those of you wearing spectacles, please remove them, not required. And the posture is there. Relax yourself, dear friends, with your eyes closed. Relax your body. Scan your body from head to toe and relax. Every part of your body, relaxing. I would like you to, with your eyes closed, specs removed, fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath.
We are all gods. Let us be with our breath. The breath is our own doorway into our own greatness. Unless we go through the breath, we cannot access our own greatness.
Be with your breath, dear friends. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. When you observe your breath, your mind slowly becomes less and less of thought. As your mind is becoming empty, allow yourself to experience that emptiness, that calmness inside of you, all around you. It is natural to have thought. When you recognize you are thinking, go back to observing your breath, dear friends. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience emptiness, a deeper calmness. Within you. Allow yourself to experience that calmness within you, all around you. As your mind is becoming empty, all that liberated energy is channelized into the present moment. You develop greater awareness, mindfulness. As thoughts become lesser and lesser, your body functions at its natural best. Be with your breath. It is natural to have thought. If you recognize you are thinking, gently go back to observing your breath and slowly go into that calmness. That emptiness of no body, of no thing. all emptiness is energy. This is the quantum field of energy with infinite possibilities. The field of all connection. The field of intelligence. The longer you stay aware of this calmness, emptiness, the more you receive from it. Allow yourself to merge into the emptiness of yourself. This is your greater mind, that awareness. The longer you are with it, with this emptiness, the nothingness, the more intuitive you become, the more connected you feel. and the more experiences you draw into your life. Friends, at this time, I would like you to express gratitude. Gratitude to all things and everyone. Can you express gratitude to your parents for giving you this beautiful connection to life? Be grateful to all your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. For knowledge is precursor to experience. Be grateful to everyone in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, for helping you learn many things, experience many things. Your gratitude to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, for all the beauty, energy, mystery, and more in your life. Gratitude to everything you use, the technology, the system, the governments, the companies that make our life so comfortable. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you and caring for others, and to this intelligent universe, the quantum field of energy, for helping us experience this life. Many are not so blessed. Relax your body and let your autonomous nervous system repair your body as you relax. Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then we open your eyes. Okay, dear friends. Hope you enjoy the session. We did 30 minutes of meditation. Please pat on your back. We appreciate ourselves. First thing that meditation provides is a great amount of self-love. We truly experience it. The time we take for ourselves, which we've never done before. Making that connection to that intuition, that awareness that is there built into each and every one of us, which guides us beautifully in our life. It has to be experienced to appreciate what that is. It'll happen to everyone. Few questions I'll quickly ask, and you can write in the chat. Of course, I saw some questions already there. But first, let me ask a few questions. How are you feeling? If you've done this 30 minutes with a group, how are you feeling? Can you mention what you feel? Calmness, peace, relaxed. How many of you felt lightness? You felt lightness momentarily, it comes and then goes. You felt very light. You don't know if you're there. Did anybody feel heaviness, maybe in the head, shoulders? Our entire body was very, very heavy. Did you feel tightness in your fingers here? And they were so tight, it's like becoming, sometimes it's the dissolve not there. For some people, they're very, very heavy. They couldn't really just pull them apart. Either they dissolve or they can't pull them apart. They become very heavy. And did anybody experience some kind of colors? They're meditating, but you saw purple, red, green, all kinds of colors are floating around. Yes, somebody wrote cold and heat. Anybody felt extreme cold? Anybody felt you're having sweating, heat in the body? And how many felt that your body is there, but there's something is rotating inside? Something is rotating inside. There's some dances going on inside. There's like a serpent thingy. And anybody felt the body is floating, lifting up. The body is lifting up. Who felt that? And how about having some kind of visions, a dreamlike state? You're sadly meditating, you are there going through snow mountains, you're going through beautiful greenery. Are you seeing some figures in front of you? The masters, guides, departed souls, and many things that you're seeing, dreamlike states. There are also, it's possible that you may be having tears of joy, tears of heaviness. Many things are possible. It is also very possible. Either laughing, crying, or some deep sense of satisfaction, feel like expressing deep gratitude, whatever that is, it's possible. Intense emotion. And yes, many probably are saying that I slept, I did not know what happened. I started suddenly and I realized now I'm waking up, and you said, okay, please. And I slept. Those who think it's sleep, 90% is not sleep. Instead, it is a state called delta that happens in meditation. Now, friends, there are some, of course, where most people will have thought again and again coming in, and the only thing you remember is that just trying to constantly battle with thought. It's possible. But one thing, with our tremendous amounts of experience, we can tell you that every meditation is a great meditation, because no matter how much thought you felt today, in a few days, you'll realize a shift in the way you experience life. We say that because it happens in all levels that I tried to tell in the beginning. It happens in your body, it happens in your mind thinking, it happens the way you understand truth. It happens that you suddenly start finding what is the right thing for you to do as a purpose, many things will happen. Things will happen no matter how you feel every day in meditation. The only thing matters is that we come here in a group, we sit down and practice for a few minutes. How long to practice? We practice. In this program, we're going to practice, as I mentioned, today we did for 30 minutes, we'll ramp it up to about 40 minutes on a normal days, most days. On Sundays, we practice for longer. And a program every day, starting tomorrow, we will start the meditation much earlier than today. Our goal is to start the meditation about 15 minutes into the session and then end it by an hour into the session, or a little before. And then thereafter discuss some wisdom. Okay. So while today is exception, but starting tomorrow, we would have started the meditation earlier, about 10-15 minutes into it, maybe tomorrow a little later, but day 3 onwards, we will start early and then look to see that it ends within an hour. And then we continue with wisdom. More tomorrow, dear friends, about these experiences. It's important to understand experience so that you continue the practice. Everything is safe here. And so tomorrow we'll talk about post-meditation, what does experience mean and how to utilize them and all of it. That's an important part of meditation science. So thank you. And we have Padmashri Karthikeyan will give a message today or tomorrow.
Yes, no, today only.
Was that, sir?
Today.
Today, sir, yes. So your video.
I don't know. I'm here.
Can you turn on your video, sir?
Okay. Video is on.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, Sonalji, can you introduce Karthikeyan, sir?
Sure. Would love to. Hello, sir. Welcome. Our dear Karthikeyan, sir, who's Padma Shri as an Indian, worked as an Indian police service officer from Tamil Nadu, a former director of the Central Bureau of Investigation, former director of CRPF, and Director General, National Human Rights Commission. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 2010 for his contribution to the field of Indian civil services. Karthikeyan sir is on the boards of dozens of non-profit and for-profit organizations as director, trustee, advisor, chairman, and more. He's closely associated with many spiritual organizations and the masters worldwide, including Art of Living, Isha Foundation, Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement. He's fondly called as a spiritual ambassador to the world. Karthikeyan sir is a regular practitioner of meditation and attributes a lot of his holistic health benefits to his meditation and advocates compassionately to everyone. He's the key inspiration to Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. And what an honor to welcome you, sir. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonali. Nice to see you on the screen. A joy to have met all of you at Delhi.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Chandra. Chandra, I've been there from the beginning. Of course, as we discussed, you have changed the link last minute, so many may join tomorrow. Because whatever may be the reason, I'm sure many will be disappointed to have gone through the old link. And we'll send a message again to everybody about the change of the link. It should be done today morning. We should do it. And good morning. Namaste to the few hundred people who are fortunate enough to join this morning. And Chandra has given you very elaborate explanation about the origin of meditation and the importance and all that. Yes, Any philosophy says acceptance. Acceptance of the situation and also the gratitude. Attitude of gratitude is very important. So that's the theme of this 40-day session. We should be, there are so many things about which we should be grateful for. We keep complaining that is not there, that is not here, comparing with others. No, that, they will never have peace of mind. So we have to develop an attitude of gratitude for, if you start counting, my God, how many blessings. So many blessings we should be grateful for. And this session, this 40-day session, will help us to go deep into the how we can accept things as they are. Of course, we should try to do things for the better. But let me be grateful. Let us be grateful for the knowledge you have got today. You got connected. Not many have the opportunity. Not many have the attitude. So let's be grateful for the gift of joining meditation. As I always say, Anadana is important, Vidyadana is important, but far more valuable is Dhyanadana. Because with this, you get everything else also. So let me congratulate all of you who have joined here. Please don't stop. Continue all sessions, all the 40 days. Then you will develop a habit, a good habit of enjoying the meditation. Then you will, even before the end of the 40 days, you will see so much of change in your life, in all aspects of life. And also share it with your family members. Because some people will not be interested when they will wait, they will have their own attitude, they will come later. But share it with your friends, members of the family, and please stay on. Stay on seriously. Anyway, we are going to spend the 90 minutes or whatever, 30 minutes, whatever it is. But let us focus on that. Let us listen carefully. Take the teaching seriously because, Chandra, to become a master coach, he has spent many, many years of devoted meditation himself, and there are also a lot of learning about the scriptures, about science, about biology, about all these things we have learned. We are able to give very good explanation, convincing explanation because of his knowledge and wisdom. So, don't go by the misconception. He's a young man, young master. He doesn't have a flowing beard and all these things. No, he's really a competent man, I can tell you. What resonated to him. And you will realize meditation is really miraculous. About that I wrote about 3 years back. Meditation is miraculous. At that time, I thought maybe I was exaggerating, but later on we found fully justified. Supported by all great masters. About that, I'm sure Chandra will talk to you later. We had a global conference on meditation. I'm sure some of you were there already. And it was a great success, roaring success, much beyond even our expectation, because the time, call of the time is meditation. That's why it turned out to be a great success with participation of great masters, either physically or on the video. And after that, we have shared it. I have written, the proceedings I have written to Honorable Prime Minister, President of India, Vice President of India, Secretary General of the United Nations, and almost all the chief ministers. We are going to pursue it now because even though the UN declared that, we have been doing this for more than a couple of years, but UN declared 21st December as Global Meditation Day. It's a great success. Success of all the efforts of all the great masters over a period of time. Of course, Buddha, CEO Quantum Foundation, took their initiative to convene regional conferences inviting everybody. It turned out to be so because of intention. While we are promoting Anapanasati meditation because I found it is the simplest, easiest, but we promote meditation as a technology. Whatever may be adopted for all that. But here you are with the simplest form of meditation, Anapanasati, by a very, very committed, knowledgeable master, but the whole organization, supported by his lady, wife, Vani, and Sai Kripasagar, and Rakesh, Sonali, like so many others are fully committed to this now. Because why did they do it? The question is, you must ask Satyananda Goenkaji, the Guruji, who brought Vipassana meditation from Burma to India. He felt so much of joy, and his Guru told him, you please take it back to India. Satyananda Goenkaji, Guruji, whom I had the privilege of knowing him very well, he came, he said, it's not enough if I have the benefit of meditation. I must spread it to everybody. He went from home to home. It's a long story. Same thing happened with Brahmarshi Patriji, the founder of this great movement. One day he went for Vipassana. On the first day he attended, that is, first 3 days of Anapanasati in that. Then he found totally transformed, enlightened, and he simplified the technology and took it from home to home, village to village. At that time, like Guruji, people were not interested, but he pursued it. That's about 40 years back. Yeah, barefoot, spiritual master, I tell him, total committed, all the time taught. Singing, great musician, plays flute, sings, used to sing in many languages, read hundreds of books, knowledge, so much of knowledge, and it converted into wisdom and gave it as, blessings to everybody, created many masters. One of them had been Chandra, and he himself, about 5 years back, Anapanasati, run meditation and Quantum Foundation, because he thought it should be taken to the business leaders and all that. Then, in a humble way, he started this during the COVID. Zoom, everybody is new to it. I was with him. I found every 40 days meditation, his teaching, coaching improved more powerfully. And, it's a story now. Thousands around the world are following it now. But even then, hardly 1% of the world's population following it now. That's not enough. Unless it's not enough if Patriji said, it's not enough if I am transformed. Satyananda Goenkaji said no. So this great master said we must change the whole transform the whole population. Well, Patriji did what he could in his 40 years, but he created many masters. Now people like Chandra are doing it. But what is important is we have to spread. Unless the whole society gets transformed, there will be no peace of mind. We want to ensure health of the body, mind, and spirit to everyone. We want harmony, peace, justice to everyone. We want Mother Earth, planet Earth to be saved. For all these things, the basic technology is meditation. If you meditate, harmony between the body, mind, and soul, then Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi, we will know what is right, what is wrong. We will do only the right. We will speak only the right. We will think only the right. We will do the right thing. We respect each other, respect planet Earth. So that way, Only we can create a world where there is harmony, peace, justice, there is no corruption. And a world without war, world there is justice for everyone. It's possible. Don't think it's not. It will start with you and me. That's how it goes, spread. Believe in it. It can happen. It has happened. And I would like to congratulate all of you once again. Please stay on. Please stay on. It's a miraculous gift you are getting it. I asked Goenkaji also, but why you are not charging anything? They said it's a life transforming technology. How can I put any monetary value? But it has grown. Be with it. But as you get the benefit for a period of time, you make your own contribution by way of your time as a resource person, as a volunteer, or whatever you can afford, monetary help also, because it started in a humble manner. The technology costs money, and no many people who have given up their provocation, they are coming serving. They have to be supported also to the extent possible. So I would only appeal to you, stay on, get benefited, get transformed, spread it to others, and support this movement in every possible way. See you again. Namaste. Thank you, Sonali.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. The time is now for meditation. Let me take that message. And thank you for your encouragement always and support always. And I know many have gotten the message through you. And because of various reasons, we had to change the link. We had to change the way we operate and do this program now through webinar model. So by today, we'll spread it to everyone. So thank you. And we'll send it back again to everyone, those who missed to join. And many of our community is out there. We moved into this webinar model. That means we will operate this way where we will, of course, interact. Everything is there to interact with the teachers and listen to many speakers. All that will remain. And some features that you have seen in the past were not there, but otherwise, the core essence is the wisdom and the meditation that will remain, and then learning from many, listening to many experiences. All of that stays in this program. Yes, Sanoji, please conclude it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, Karthikeyan, sir. As far as announcements, we all know that we've been, putting messages in the WhatsApp communities. So if you haven't been yet included, please reach out to us. We have 4 batches of the 75-minute session. There'll be, UAE and the Canada and the US timings in there. But our batch 2 is 2:30 p.m. India time. Batch 3 is 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And batch 4 we have as a 10:30 p.m. So friends and masters, you have 4 batches to attend in 24 hours. Please take advantage of that. With that, sir, are we taking any Q&As now after a break?
Yes. We will stay for a little longer. Anybody wants to share or have a question or two, but otherwise we conclude the session today here, dear friends. And as I mentioned, we will start the meditation early and then so that we all can plan it appropriately to close it in the hour. All right. And then we have conversations and sharings. So thank you all and see you tomorrow again. And we will stay here for a few minutes after this closure if anyone wants to have questions. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, friends. Hope you enjoyed the session Anyone has any questions or would like to share, please, you can raise your hand. We can let you ask the question. Especially those of you who are the first time. Feel free to raise your hand and ask questions. This program is all about utilizing that time to fully understand this practice and understand yourself. My name is Rakesh. Started this journey about 5 years ago. Yes.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Sir, can we attend any of the 4 sessions?
Yes.
Someday, if I'm comfortable at 9 p.m. and someday I'm at 10:30, I can join any.
Sure, you can. Definitely. That's the idea. So that you have an opportunity to attend at least one batch in a day.
Okay, thank you.
The key is to be consistent.
Yeah.
When you say consistent, every day we want to be practicing. So please take this opportunity to join any one of the batch.
Thank you.
How was your meditation, sir, today? Is it first time?
Yeah. Already I'm practicing meditation, but for this, I'm practicing for 7 days. A very nice and soothing experience.
Okay. Sure, please do stay on because there are in the coming days we'll understand the science of it, and it'll help us to deepen the practice.
Actually, I'm practicing with the city Shri Ravi Shankar ji. I'm following.
Wonderful. Anybody else? Yes, Murari Singh ji.
Yeah, hi. I'm audible?
Yes, please go ahead.
Thanks, Mr. Rakesh, giving me this opportunity to ask the question. I am a regular practitioner of meditation, and I know the benefits that it directly impacts and make us to build a strong, powerful connection between mind and body. However, I have a very small and the questions which I'm trying to understand, is there any divine power which is hidden behind the meditation, which somehow we say that if we practice meditation regularly, there are many things, unusual things and obstacles, whether it's related to your business, your jobs, your health, eventually, gradually, it will get sorted out, or it will come to the extent where you will have a full control. Why this happens? Is this just due to the connection between mind and body, or is there any divine power behind this?
Wonderful, sir. Good that you came into this program. You are at the right place. Meditation is miraculous. As Karthikeyan sir said, while he started with that thinking, is it exaggeration? But then as he saw thousands of people sharing their experiences, he said right now that it is not, because meditation is miraculous. And we are going to break all those myths. in this program because there's science behind it. The first fundamental thing that we learn is that we create our reality. Our thoughts and feelings create our reality. And what we call as a divine power is that innate potential, infinite energy that we have that will help discover through meditation. In our day-to-day life, we forget that we have that higher energy, and we feel that, okay, what we see is the only thing that is possible. Meditation is our ability to go beyond our limited beliefs, limited abilities, to discover and go beyond towards our unlimited potential. Now that happens because we actually experience many things that energy, what we call as a quantum energy field. We'll understand some of the science. I mean, you don't have to, this whole 40-day program is to demystify all of this in a very simple aspect. But you're absolutely right. We have that, that infinite energy and potential that we'll discover through meditation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I also think so, but to be honest, I am trying to see this my thought become a reality. So this is where I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm really very impressed the way this Buddha Foundation is doing a great job. Really, means due to the time constraint and some other commitment. Regularly earlier also I tried, but this time I am fully committed. I won't means skip a single session. This is what my commitment so far, and I will try to find my questions by the time this program progress. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks a lot.
Wonderful, sir. That's all that is needed. You said it beautifully. I made a commitment that I will not miss one session, even one session. That's all that is needed.
No, this time I made the commitment to myself. Though I am the meditation practitioner, I occasionally do, not regularly. But this time I want to see the real power of the meditation. And this 40 days program, uh, I committed myself. I said myself that I have to be there in the program every day.
Wonderful. Yes, absolutely. That's how I started too. When I started, I thought I don't have time. I used to work like 15, 16 hours being in the IT profession. But these 40 days, transformed me completely. Today, we live a beautiful, miraculous life because we understand and experience those benefits. And this 40-day program is designed in such a way that you understand and fully get empowered. No longer get dependent on somebody else. You are fully empowered and have answers to yourself. Find your answers to every problem. Patriji said meditation is a single solution for every problem and answer to every question. So we'll find that. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
So, and please do use the app again. I think someone had a question on attendance. If you're using the app, you'll be able to see. If you're joining through the app, you'll have the ability to see your progress, your statistics about attendance, all of it is available. You'll be able to review the recordings. Okay. Anybody else has any questions? All right, friends. Many answers will get when we go through this program. Many things that we experience. A lot of times we have questions, but we hesitate to ask, and then we tend to kind of get some misconceptions. So feel free to ask. Use all the facilities. We have the WhatsApp groups, WhatsApp communities, and these opportunities here to ask questions. So let's have this wonderful journey. Yes, so during this sessions till the 40 days, you will have access to this. So if you want, like today, afterwards you want to go back and review, you'll have, tomorrow you want to go back and review some of these sessions, you can. Till the end of this program, you'll have access to the recordings. Okay. Thank you, friends. See you again tomorrow. When I started, I had no clue what meditation could do for me. That only commitment that, okay, I will stay on just to understand, just to satisfy my curiosity, what it can do, transformed completely how I'm living my life today. And you'll listen to many, many such experiences, along with the understanding of what happens during meditation, understanding the quantum, the physics aspect, the neuroscience, and how it can be applied in your day-to-day life. That's the most important aspect, because our living is transformed. How it's not about what you experience during meditation, but how you live outside. What are the changes that you see in our day-to-day life? That is where you'll see the true difference as you practice. Okay. So thank you, friends. No other questions for today. We'll come back again. We'll understand more about these experiences, what happens. We'll listen to some of these experiences. We'll understand more about it and have more practice. Okay. Thank you.
Everybody gets a heart. Everybody gets a soul. Everybody gets a mind to let them know that we can be smart, and we can be kind, and we can be living by giving and loving all the time. So on the days when it's feeling tough, and it seems like you don't have enough, well, let's be thankful for our friends and family, and grateful for the air that we breathe, and appreciate everything that we have today. Let's be generous to anyone who